Hello and welcome back to another video from your University of New Money, University of New Mercy, UNM.nu, num num. Going to keep this video short. Heck of a game right now between Texas, Alabama. Texas up by 3 points and moving down to midfield with about 11 minutes left in the game. This game is living up to expectations. They're calling this the game of the week. For betting purposes, they're saying Texas. I believe they're a touchdown underdog. But anyway, phenomenal game. I have a little bit of a rooting interest for Bama, Nick Saban. I've enjoyed his dominance in college football. I'm not the biggest college football fan, but today Colorado beating Nebraska. My family's from Nebraska, so from that perspective, I'm sorry, but got to enjoy Coach Prime right now and what he's doing with Colorado. They've already won more games this year, too, than all of last year. One game, they're like 1-11 or something, ridiculously bad. So to see what Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, is doing in Colorado, being in New Mexico, which is just south of Colorado, me being a Bronco fan, go Broncos tomorrow against the Raiders, gotta love that. But again, the main reason for this video is to touch on the marketing update, the marketing AMA from Sands and Joe today at Planet. Was able to tune in. It's Saturday, so I mean, Joe had a sacrifice. He got up at like 5 a.m. his time, I believe. He said, congrats, Joe, to England beating Argentina in the Rugby World Cup. But anyway, he was a trooper getting up super early. Some people may have had even more ridiculous hours. Some people it's nighttime, or at least more in the evening if you're from Europe. But anyway, I was very impressed by the presentation. Sands has really done her research. Very eloquent, informative, gave good insight into the PAP, the Planet Ambassador Program. And you don't have to be a person like me. You don't have to have a YouTube channel or anything, but I'm going to try to promote it as best I can through the former Twitter X, through YouTube, through whatever marketing means I can do. I know a lot other people in the Telegram group, and through the Planet Ambassador program, they're going to try to do the same. They give nice rewards for helping Planet. Even like Sam said, if you can just bring one additional person into the system, you're doing your part, because maybe that person brings another person in, which starts sounding like a multi-level marketing scheme. I don't want to get there, but you know, the big thing about Planet is we do need an increase in total value locked. We need more users. I believe it's a solid platform, so I don't think Planet's a scam. I love the lending, I love the borrowing, I love the direction it's going. I like, you know, the work that Byzantine and Nostradamus, the other developer, what they're putting in. They've made it a very secure system. They've improved it. So like, I know there was an issue where somebody lost like 99% of their crypto when they did a swap. You know, like if you did $100 worth of USDT, you got $1 back of whatever crypto you're trying to trade into. It seems like that bug has been addressed. Not that it's, I don't know if it's been 100% fixed. I haven't had that issue personally, but I mean, things like that. You know, the developers are improving the quality, the safety of the system, the reliability, the trust that you can put into it. Getting back to the marketing AMA, Sands did a good job of answering our questions, talking about the 3 levels of the PAP program. Joe, as always, was great as a facilitator. He knows a heck of a lot about Planet, did a great job at the Battle of the dApps. So I thought both of them worked together well to bring us other Planet people. I saw DG and some other people logged in, listening live. I'm sure others logged in after the presentation. That was very well done. I asked a question, and I thought all the questions were answered well. I like the idea that Sands gave a time frame of about 6 to 8 months before maybe we start seeing the real effects of marketing. And the way I translate it to like the development side is some things which are in development don't necessarily add functionality to Planet. They just improve, again, the security, the stability, reliability of the system, whether it's the UI bug fixes that, you know, like swapping bug fix, things like that. It doesn't necessarily add functionality, but it improves Planet. And then you have the other things which add functionality. I mean, the whole tokenomics update is a game changer. It's huge. Texas just scored a touchdown. They are up 2 possessions with 8 minutes left. Pretty darn exciting. Again, I'm going to keep this video short because I actually want to watch the end of this game and see if Texas actually pulls the upset. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying is the tokenomics thing. You know, people might underestimate the difference between going from Gamma BNB to Gamma BTCB, which Joe has touched on. The idea that now people can use more of their BTCB, which, you know, there is a difference between Bitcoin and the Binance version of Bitcoin. The Binance version, in my opinion, I think does add just marginal risk just because it's tied to Binance and the BNB chain. Whereas, if you want to have Bitcoin in the safest form, maybe not possible, but in an extremely safe form, you just keep your normal Bitcoin on the Bitcoin blockchain, you put it on a ledger, and you secure your seed phrase. And I think that's good for most people. Having your BTCB on Planet, I mean, you are exposed to programming risk on the platform. You're exposed to the Binance BNB blockchain risk. But in my opinion, that's marginal added risk. And so being able to use your Bitcoin to earn interest, to get that gamma boost now by tying Bitcoin BTCB to gamma instead of BNB. Gamma and Aqua are still going to be tied to BNB in some way just because it's built on the Binance blockchain, the BNB blockchain. But tying it to Bitcoin instead of BNB, I think is a great deal. Of course, changing from just pure gamma boost, which is owning gamma in the Infinity Vault, changing that to a time-locked gamma BTCB pool, that's a huge deal. The whole change with Aqua, that's going to be profit sharing instead of just burning, and then tying Aqua to BNB. I don't need to make this all about the tokenomics changes. I've talked about that before, but things like that actually transform the platform as opposed to just the bug fixes. And it's the same with marketing, is you have to build a foundation. I don't expect marketing to just start and boom, you have an increase of 10x total value locked, or an increase of 10x users, or 10x holders of Aqua, 10x holders of Gamma, whatever. That's unrealistic, because it takes time to build the foundation. You look at the marketing report from last month, we had I believe it was a 7x increase in impressions on X, or the former Twitter. So, I mean, you can tell that marketing is already having an effect. I think my question was more, sure, you can have an increase in impressions, but when do we actually see the price of Aqua go up? When do we see Gamma go up? When do we see more TVL? And again, I understand that it's like asking, when are we going to see Bitcoin go up in price? I mean, you can give more generic answers, like when a spot ETF in the United States finally gets approved and, isn't just rejected by the SEC. Maybe when it's the Bitcoin halving next year. Maybe it's just more mass adoption. You can give more general answers, or, I can talk about the year 2030, where Kathy Wood, I believe, still has a prediction of 1.4 million Bitcoin, which, we're not fortune tellers. A lot can happen in 7 years. But, in terms of where Planet's going, like when I was asking, when are we actually going to see price increases? Of course, nobody knows. I mean, it just takes one whale pulling out their money and the price crashes, or you get one whale coming into Planet and the price booms, just because, especially right now, liquidity is pretty low. Hopefully the tokenomics changes will improve liquidity, which, means that if whales come in, there will be a lower increase. There will be less of an effect in price changes if whales get involved with Planet, which obviously is appealing. If you have $1 million, or if you're some big time whale, it's hard to put your money into Planet because you're just going to have such a huge influence on price. And then it's going to be hard to pull out a Planet at the same time. As I believe these changes are going to improve the liquidity. We'll see. And again, the marketing is going to take time, but I thought Sands was very eloquent in her answers. Gave a realistic time frame. I mean, this PAP program, a lot of people like myself and others in Telegram, and even if you're not on Telegram, a lot of people involved with Planet, they're going to help marketing as well as we can. That's going to help Sands, the lead marketer, do her thing, bring more people, get more exposure. We get more YouTube influencers, like actual professional influencers. That'll help. You get the layer 3 partnerships or collaborations. So we're heading the right direction. I enjoyed the AMA. Like Joe said, I think we're going to have another AMA more specifically geared toward tokenomics or the development side. I thought we might see more of that today, but it made sense to keep this focused on marketing today and then do a development one, or a more technical one with maybe Byzantine or whatever down the road soon, hopefully. But anyway, like the direction Planet's going. As you can see, the price in Aqua and Gamma is either relatively the same or a little bit up today from what I've seen. I mean, last I checked right before this video, I believe Aqua is above $19 and Gamma is 12. 1.2, 1.3 cents, which is where it's been a little bit lately. It's been as low as like 1.1 cents. So to me, Gamma's up from what I've seen at all-time lows recently, and same with Aqua. So I'll take that. There's always FUD. There's always fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And I know when I transformed some of my Gamma to Aqua, I created a little bit of that, which is why I wanted to reassure the Telegram group, hey, I'm not leaving the platform. Sure, I converted 300,000 Gamma to whatever Aqua I got in return, and that was just me rebalancing my portfolio. But even like Zeno, I think, was one of them that said, hey, it's not like I was even pulling my money out of Planet, which I have a right to do. It's my money, but like I was just converting from one Planet token to another. So really my actions shouldn't have been a big deal, but of course you can see the price of Gamma did continue to go down after my actions. Aqua kind of had a little pump, then came back down. I don't plan on doing anything drastic like that. I am doing a 21-day unstaking of 300,000 Gamma just to make it more liquid, to pull it out of the Infinity Vault. But in reality, I'm probably not going to do anything with that, not at least in the short term. I might convert that to the Gamma BTCB pool just because you're going to have at least 5% of your net balance in Gamma BTCB, and that's probably going to be the easiest way for me to do that. It's not the greatest thing to help Gamma's price, but I'm going to do what I have to do. But I might not do that. I might do some more borrowing on Green Planet. By that point, I am trying to save up some funds, so I might just be able to do it with fiat. So I'm not going to tip my hand on that, but obviously I'm going to get to at least 5% Gamma BTCB. I'm probably going to lock up all of my funds for at least 12 months, which is the maximum period for like the Aqua time locked vault, Aqua BTCB time locked pool, the Gamma BTCB time locked pool. We'll see what rewards are on just Gamma by itself. The Infinity Vault's going away, but I'm assuming you're still going to get some rewards for holding Gamma on Green Planet. We'll see. A lot of that's probably going to be cleared up from the tokenomics AMA, which will be coming up. But anyway, there's 7 minutes left in this game. Bama's punting, so it's really looking like Texas can pull off this upset. So I'm going to watch the rest of the game. But you enjoy this content? You enjoyed the marketing AMA with Sans and Joe earlier today? If so, please give this video a thumbs up. Like the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, keep being active on Telegram, the PAP program. Talk to you guys later. I'm tired, as you can see. I'm already cleaned up for the night, ready to just watch the rest of this game. Went to the New Mexico State Fair, which was always fun. So I'm tired, was out in the sun a lot today. I'm going to shut this video down. God bless. We'll be in touch soon.